Aloha, Dr. Heather Tucker here, and it is Wisdom Wednesdays. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you're here because today we're talking about the word confidence. And it is something that is so funny how essential confidence is that a lot of times we don't necessarily recognize it as an entrepreneur, especially if you're in a service-based industry where you're selling a service as compared to a product, you're actually selling a relationship. You're actually serving and offering a relationship. If there is any incongruency or lack of confidence or doubting your ability to succeed, it will trickle in and be reflected in the conversations that you have with people. And people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. So here is a secret to really be able to support that connection piece. It's really stepping into your confidence 100%, your congruence 100%. So therefore, like, and trust yourself, like, and trust God, and that you are the solution that and are able to facilitate the transformation that you offer and that you provide, like 100%. Anything less, especially in this season, is just unacceptable. And let me tell you why, right? So we're getting to the end of the year, and I hear a lot of, oh, well, I'm just going to wait until 2024 and see what happens there. A lot of times it's a natural tendency to let go and coast through the rest of the year, when the actual need for your service or your product is actually way higher right now than especially with everything going on with people and the holidays and the families. Like, now is the time. It's so funny that we think that we have time, and you never know what can happen. You never know what can happen. So my other question for you is, what has happened on your business building journey that has caused you to lose heart or to be overwhelmed, lose your mind, or even like wanting to, like, where we're building our business and all of a sudden something happens and we go back down? It could be something that happens internally in our world. It can be something that happens externally within our relationships or our families or our situations. And then we slow down and then we get the energy to come back up to the next one. And then something else happens and we go down. It can even be the loss of a loved one. Now, here's the thing. This up and down process causes us to lose confidence. It causes you to lose confidence, to lose heart on how fresh that vision was at the beginning of your entrepreneurship journey. And so I'm here to be able to let you know that you can actually get that energy of that excitement and that confidence and congruent and knowing your ability to succeed regardless of what other people say around you. You can be able to get that back and then some. I'm all about the and then some, right? How to best be able to do that is to reclaim the power of your mind and your heart space. So therefore you're in your emotional intelligence and actually being able to take those inspired actions, because this hill and valley journey causes us to get stuck. It causes us to be able to operate based on how things were. And one of the things that I have been hearing really loud to share with you, that is now time for a pattern interrupt, a new way of thinking, a new way of being. So therefore we can do the things that we're called to do and be able to have the things that we're called to have much more better, faster, and cheaper. Like right now. So the thing is, what is the cost of things staying the same? This message may not be for everyone. I'm sure there's several people who are listening having an amazing, amazing business building journey, and that's wonderful. Then look at the life side. How is the life side? Are you having amazing deep level relationships? Because it really does go hand in hand. A lot of times we think that we are, and I'm not going to say we, but I know even for me at one point, it was like this or that, right? Awesome business or awesome relationship. And I'm here to tell you that you can have it all and really be able to express and convey your value with your wisdom, right? There's so much wisdom inside. And what happens is if we don't share it, then it becomes so bottled up and we become the world's best kept secret. So, what is the thing or things that you're called to be able to do? And maybe there's procrastination, or there's motivation, lack of motivation, or even a fear that comes up preventing you doing it. Maybe it causes you to step outside of your comfort zone. I'm inviting you to come on a journey with me to self-actualization, to self-exploration, to be able to step into all that you're called to be unapologetically, with 100% belief that you can be able to be everything that you've been called to be, do everything that you've been called to do, and have everything that you've been called to have, and being the lighthouse where you're able to stand fully in your power and just be able to invite people in on the experience with you too. It does not have to be a complicated thing. I do not believe that God created entrepreneurship to be hard. So it's interesting, like we actually sometimes make it hard with the overthinking or the overwhelming. And we're actually called to be calm, confident, clear, congruent, and consistent, with a lot of cash flow, with a lot of fun, right? What could you do with more time, more money, and more emotional freedom? Put the biggest takeaways in the chat, in the comments below. I love to hear your feedback from this message. Your call to action is to take a look at our website, anotherlevelliving.com. We're actually now enrolling in the Communication Mind Mastery NLP training that's coming up in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to tell you, this literally is the game changer, because the biggest and best way that you can be able to make the influence and make the impact that you're called to make is by being able to totally invest in yourself. Why? Because before all the branding, marketing, and selling, there is you. All of you, and all of the good, the bad, the ugly gets filtered into that whole process of branding, marketing, selling. So when you shift it at the root cause and you step into your full light, then every single thing that you put out there actually gets radiated with that automatically knowing that you are the solution. You are authenticity. Your people are able to trust you with whatever they need going on. And your confidence will totally convey by ease and nature and by natural the other people's confidence and ability, and your ability to facilitate their change. And now's the time to do that. The wait and see, that's what a lot of times I hear, oh, let me just wait and see. The wait and see does not work now. What happens is when the energy is there, it's time to go. It's time to take action. Waiting and see actually prevents that energy and the manifestation of anything that you want to be able to have from actually happening. So let's change that now. Look forward to being able to see you soon. Let's have a conversation. And in the meantime, have an amazing, amazing rest of the Wisdom Wednesday. See you soon. Peace.